to Blacksburg and Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies. And don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me as always, and this will send chills up your spine. It's time for Enter Sandman. And the Hokies will put total leather and will get started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Vanderbilt's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Virginia Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Drones. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the run, it's Stewart. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the single running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Find some fresh air. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the option. Now the pitch. Breaks the tackle. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. The Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks on the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Pulls it and fires to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Trying play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Commodores decide to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Gets away from one, he's got space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically, Kyron Drones has all the tools. And you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. They'll run the option. The pitch. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. The play action fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Catch in stride inside the 15. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the Hokies trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Second down, he'll throw it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And now if I was the offense, I'd think about getting the football maybe out on the perimeter somewhere, because you're getting beaten and eaten alive in the interior. You had a gain of no yards the last play. You just gave up a sack. Put your quarterback, put the football out on the perimeter in space.
This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. Third and goal coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for 6. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Pocket breaking down. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hoskins. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Stowers. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Between the uprights, it's good. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Drones. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle, it's Holloway. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down, got to use their time wisely. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
Commodores will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field, keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That
looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Drones. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Got it in the middle, it's Green.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. And you saw it right there on the crossing.
The Hokies will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Alexander. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Sherrill. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Got the quick pass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Commodores have this offense rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. The screen, and watch out. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. And he had just enough to will that one home. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Drones. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to run it left here. Powers through the defender. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give on the option. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll ride his man on the option. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Running into the open space. Lots of running room. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Stewart. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup here as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hokies are on the move. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. trying play action. Rushes on him. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Drones. Oh, they're after him. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, the attempt is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stowers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts one down the sideline. Got him downfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. This is now a 7-point game. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Holloway. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Dropping back, it's Drones. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch down the right side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Sherrill. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Catch in the middle, it's Hoskins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Sherrill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And now they're going to go for 2 and the possible win, and this crowd rises up to try to make it tough. Go straight ahead. He is in there. The 2-point conversion gives them the lead, and what lower intestinal fortitude to go for it there. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They want to throw it. Under fire. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.